morning and welcome to episode Beta 2, a test stream of Everybody Drums, which is based on the idea that anybody and everybody can drum, and in fact, even if you don't think you drum, you already do. If you've got a pulse, and you do if you're watching this show, then you can drum. If you walked to get to the camera today, or to the computer to watch this, or to your phone, or to your tablet, or whatever, you were drumming with your feet. So we're going to do a little drumming together. You do not have to have drums, electronic or acoustic or otherwise, to play on the drums, and you don't even need sticks, but you can, of course, try out doing some sticks, and there are all kinds of things you could find around your house that would work for this. So for me, I am using a pair of red chopsticks, and I have grabbed for my little drum set 4 mugs from our cabinet. So we were rather avid tea drinkers, and so we have more than a few mugs that we've collected over the years, and there's some fun ones. So I like this one the most. This, I'll show you. Whoop. The tempo is whatever I say it is. That's not really an attitude I have as a drummer, but you know, it just means the speed's whatever I decide it's going to be. Alright, well hey, so let's get started. We're going to do a pattern today. And we're going to do that every day. We're going to always pick some sort of a pattern that's pretty easy to start with. And you know, the thing to realize is, even if you're totally brand new and have never played the drums, if you've ever seen someone drumming and doing really fancy, flashy stuff, it always boils down, if you slow it way down, to a very simple pattern or combination of simple patterns. And so one of those patterns, which is a great one, is very simple, 3 hits. So this is going to be my right hand, this is going to be my left hand for now, for mirror image, so you can just copy what you see. And the pattern goes like this: right, left, left. So let's just try that together. Just play it on your legs. Here we go. Right, left, left. Easy enough. Let's see if we can do it 2 times in a row without a pause. So it's going to sound like this: right, left, left, right, left, left. Okay, let's try it together. Ready? Here we go. Right, left, left, right, left, left. Now let's do it 4 times in a row. Ready? Here we go. Right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. Alright, let's do it a little faster. Let's see if we can do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Right, left, left, right, left, left, 3, left, left, 4, left, left, 5, left, left, 6, left, left, 7, left, left, 8, left, left, 9, left, left, 10, left, left. Easy. Now if you found that hard, slow it down. Go a little slower. Here's a key thing about practicing. Everybody knows, or has heard, or thinks they know, this notion that practice makes perfect. Well, that is true. I've actually heard it expressed even better, that practice makes permanent. And here's the catch. Everything you do is practice. So whether you're practicing something smart or not so smart, practicing and feeling comfortable or feeling tense and anxious, you're practicing. So it makes the most sense to try to practice in such a way that it's easy to do whatever we're trying to do again and again and again, right from the get-go, even if it's not fast. The speed will come if you build the comfort and the familiarity first. So when we're drumming, all we need to do with these patterns is play them at a speed that feels really comfortable at first, and just do a few times. So if that felt a little fast, slow it down and do it on your own a little later. Or you can re-watch this video and slow it down in the options to 75% or 50% or something like that. So now though, let's take this on our little improvised drum set. If you haven't already grabbed something, you can play on whatever's in sight, and you can use your hands or chopsticks or probably plastic forks or spoons or knives or something like that. I guess you could do full-on silverware or wooden spoons on pots and pans too. So it just depends on what the other people in your household think. But let's do this. So we're going to use all these different sounds. And ironically, this drumming mug has the least sound of all of them, so I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe I can play that. I guess if I play this side, but... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the right, left, left part, and let's take just I'm going to play these two outside mugs, the zebra mug here and this other one, and I'm going to just play the pattern on it. So let's try it together. If you have drumsticks, by the way, in your drum set, you're welcome to do this on your set. Pick a couple different drums. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Right, left, left, 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 right, left, left. Easy. Let's try it slightly faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, ready, go. Right, left, left, 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 right, left, left. And if you feel you're up for it and you're still feeling pretty loose, let's try a little faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, left, left, 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 right. Now, if you've ever heard the kind of dance called a waltz, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then you've heard that kind of rhythm before. Now, when we play this on the drums, we don't necessarily play it at that speed, although you could. This is actually a very easy way to play a drum beat that you need sometimes. So if you are totally brand new to all this, here's one way to play a groove that you might actually use, and you're doing this on day one of your playing the drums. So what you're going to do is you're going to play your foot for the right hand, and then you're going to play your left hand for the next two hits. So it becomes right foot, left, left, and it looks like this. Boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop. Try it with me. Boom, bop, bop, 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 boom. That's it. So here's what I encourage you to do with that. Go look up Johann Strauss. Looks like Johann Strauss if you're an English speaker. S-T-R-A-U-S-S, Jr., and Waltz, W-A-L-T-Z, after this video, and bring something up. You'll see probably some orchestra or another playing it. And he was known as the Waltz King. He wrote loads and loads of waltzes back in the 1800s, and they were incredibly popular and still are very popular music. So if you want to get a sense of playing this drum beat along with that, you can do that and practice it. So back to our mug drum set here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move these notes around the drum set a little bit here. So I've got all these different mugs to play with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the right hand, and I'm going to move it around the set while I keep playing the 2 over on this one. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. So if you didn't already try it with me, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Right, left, left, 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 right, left, left. And if you're wondering, by the way, why I'm looking this way, if you're new to this stream, is I have my camera here and my screen there. I'm still working on getting all this set up, but that doesn't stop us from drumming. So let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. If this feels too much to move around that much, just hang out on one mug. 1, da, 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 with the right hand instead of moving around. And then when you feel ready, switch and play on a different one. And again, if you're not playing on mugs, if you're playing on buckets, or if you're playing on little slabs of wood, or boxes, or pots and pans, you know, just treat it the same way. If that's feeling pretty comfortable and you think you could go a little faster without getting tense, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right, left, left, 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 right, left, left. And just for fun, I'm going to show it to you a little faster. Right, left, left, 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 right. It could go faster yet, but I'm not sure if I can comfortably play it with this left hand. My chopstick technique is kind of dodgy. So how could we get fancier with this? Well, there's, look at these. I've got 4 different options to play on, not counting the chair and my legs and the light stands and all that sort of stuff. All kinds of things. When you're a drummer, the world is your drum set. And that's why I'm a big believer that anybody can start right in. You don't need to go get a whole bunch of fancy gear to start. You can just start drumming. So I'm going to get a little fancier with this. So you know how we moved our right hand around? Now I'm going to move my left hand around. And there's multiple ways you could do this, but I'll show you one of them. I'm going to leave my right hand kind of staying over here, and this time I'm going to move my left hand doing its 2 hits, and I'm going to go on each of the mugs in turn. Right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. And again, if it feels a little much to try to switch around that much, then just hang out on one mug with the left hand first, and then switch when you feel comfortable to a different one. And that way you kind of train your body to feel what it's like to play at different positions, and then gradually it becomes more comfortable to just, oh, okay, I could switch from this one to that one. You could go between 2 mugs, or these 2 mugs. Or for a little more adventure, switch across from this one to this one. And if you wanted to expand on that, of course, use your imagination. How could you move around? Make it slow at first so it's not, you don't tie your brain up in a pretzel, but you can come up with all kinds of ways to move around. So I'm going to do one that's a little bit different. This time I'm going to play right, left, left, right, left, left. So I'm going to play the first right, left, left here, and the second right, left, left here. Right, left, left, 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 right, left, left. I'm going to get a little faster. And so that's just one idea. You might notice, by the way, when I did that little crossing thing, I got my left hand out of the way before my right hand played those 2. You don't have to, but it's just a little easier. All kinds of ways you could do this. You could split up the doubles between 2 different things. So the double is just my way of referring to those 2 hits in a row. Right, left, left. Could go like that. Right, left, left, 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 right. Or the other way. Right, left, left, right, left, left. It's a little bit like moving like a windshield wiper. And so you could do that sort of thing all over the place here. So just have fun with it. Explore this. And if you had any trouble with this, if it felt a little too hard, too fast, and you're getting too tense and thinking, no, I can't drum, I must be an exception to that everybody. You're not an exception to everybody. You can do it. What you just need to do is slow it down to where it's comfortable for you at first. Play it a few times and then very sneakily fool your brain by going just a little bit faster and do it a bunch of other times. You'll still feel comfortable, and then you can work your way up. We're all starting at a different place, but we can all get to the same place. We can all get really comfortable with this, just feeling, this should be fun to do. So have fun with it. Thanks so much for joining me again on this second inaugural episode, is that the right term? For Everybody Drums. And I hope you'll join me next time. Thank you so much, have a great day, and keep on drumming.